being willing to grow or not. Ultimately, I don't see them ending up together because I think that he has some issues, but this is going to be a huge catalyst for Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Holly, so grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm really excited to be doing this. I haven't done a Gigi Hadid update in a very long time, so here we go. Please check out my 2 memberships. I do have 2 available. You learn tarot in one, and the other you get many great perks. Also, please make sure you're subscribed. Every Sunday I do a pre-recorded live. Just for now, I'll pre-record it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. Okay, so I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot for this update on Gigi Hadid. A lot of you have been asking me for it. By the way, a perk that you get for one of the memberships, or for both the memberships, if you write in the comment section, unless it goes against my guidelines, a reading that you want to see, I will automatically make it. So just to let you know. Okay, so her birthday just passed, I believe, a month ago, because she's in April, Taurus. When I was shuffling the cards, I saw like a child version of her. She's very interesting. I know she has a baby face, but I saw like a child version of her, like feeling, I wouldn't say isolated, but questioning her future, questioning, you know. So with the Strength, 2 of Cups, and the Sun. So I see here very strongly this relationship she's in is very prevalent. It's giving me the vibes of like she is holding on to this more than he is, you know? You see that? It's such a beautiful tarot. I love this tarot deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I got it a year ago and I have been clinging on to it ever since. And I feel like she's clinging. It seems like clinging. It's almost like her inner child is getting something from this. And it's very powerful. You know, inner child work, I just got goosebumps. Inner child work is so profound. I don't like to talk about my relationships on camera because I don't think it's fair to the person that I'm with or whatever. But I had a situation happen to me last year that really, unless it's like in the past, and you know, I don't, if I talk about exes, whatever, but this situation happened to me last year. Anyways, I had this epiphany because throughout my life I've never really felt that I got back equally. You know, that is a very Sun and Aquarius thing. And if you don't like personal stories, you can jump ahead, or maybe I'm not the reader for you. But without giving too much away, because I don't want to really talk about people in my life, but I've had a consistent feeling of, since I was a kid, being a child of divorced parents, feeling kind of abandonment. And it does give me the same energy. That's why I'm talking about it. Where if somebody didn't reply how I wanted to, behave the way I wanted to, it made me feel abandoned, you know. And I see with her, she's learning a similar story about her inner child. I think she's learning, especially with the Sun, to break free of childhood trauma through certain situations. And it's funny, she's a Sun Taurus, he's Sun Capricorn, Bradley Cooper. Which one of my exes was Sun Capricorn. He taught me many lessons. He was definitely like a mirror to me. I think Sun Capricorns, especially because they're ruled by Saturn, can be very powerful teachers. Not necessarily by speaking, but by acting, you know, because that is the planet of karma. Karma doesn't mean what we think it does in the West. It's just what you do has an effect, and that effect will affect you. Your actions affect you. So it's almost like a mirror is being put up to her in this relationship of her being willing to grow or not. Ultimately, I don't see them ending up together because I think that he has some issues, but this is going to be a huge catalyst for her growth, her internal growth. Queen of Coins, which is Queen of Pentacles, and 5 Coins, for her growth, especially financially. And let me tell you something, my Capricorn ex taught me a lot about money. He was very financially successful. He taught me like how to save, how to, he taught me a lot about money, how to invest. And I think he's doing the same with her. I don't know if you guys have had a Capricorn ex or Capricorn in your life, but I feel like a lot of them are very good with money and very good with investing. Where they fall short is emotional vulnerability. They're not very good at showing their vulnerable side. That's why lots of them bury themselves in work, and so forth and so forth. Similar to Aquarius, because Aquarius is also ruled partially by Saturn, which is the planet of work. But yeah, that's just our big work, Capricorn and Aquarius, is to be more vulnerable with people. So the bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, he's going to be in and out of her life quite a lot, and that kind of instability is going to force her to have internal stability. Like I said, she's learning a lot about herself. 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords. Yeah, she's learning a lot about herself. 8 of Swords. And ultimately, I see her ending this relationship and saying, you know what? I've had enough. I did meet him. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I did meet Bradley Cooper a long time ago. I used to work at this restaurant, Tribeca. He was on a date with Suki Waterhouse. And I don't want to get too much into it, but he was being very inappropriate, and he was being very controlling with her, which I find Capricorns can sometimes do. They can be quite condescending. I love Capricorns, one of my favorite signs, but I'm just being honest. Sometimes they can come across too harsh and condescending, and I definitely got that vibe with him. Very to the point, too much to the point, too blunt. Which people say about Sagittarius. I don't think so. I think Sagittarius use sarcasm as a way to say the truth. They're like, oh, it's a joke, and it's not really a joke, that kind of thing. But they can use jokes to be mean about people. But with Capricorns, they can be too honest, and it ends up jarring people, So he's gonna be way too honest for her, and she'll in the beginning deal with it, because she'll be like, you know what, I need to hear this, I need to hear this, I need to hear this. And then in the end, she'll be like, you know what, I don't. 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands. It's going to be like, you know what, I'm good. I'm very good. She'll do a mental inventory of things he said to her, which is very similar to my situation with the Capricorn that I was with for a long time. She's going to do an inventory of things he said that hurt her, and it's going to fuel her to leave. And I see the relationship lasting. Time is fluid, but for quite some years. It's been almost a year now, but I see it lasting maybe 2-3 years. So that's what I have for you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.